In this video, we're going to be covering the SQL fundamentals and exploring the language of data. Uh, we're going to be diving into the SQL syntax and basically decoding this language, also known as the language of data. In terms of the fundamentals, just remember that there is a term used, CRUD. Stands for create, read, update, and delete. So we're going to be looking into how we can do these four operations at least, and from there we're going to be getting into more detail. Just remember a few things when writing the commands for MySQL. Uh, those words are, first there is a keyword, then there are clauses, then there are operations. Yeah, so the examples of the keywords are gonna be like, you can say select, update, delete. These are the keywords in a command for MySQL. In clauses, it's gonna be like where, uh, order by, and similar ones. In operations, the the operations are gonna be like equal to, greater than, not equal to, sometimes also written as like that. So these are gonna be the operations. So there are basically in this video I would like to cover uh, the essential commands. We're gonna start with a select command. So the first one is the select command, right? The way it is written, it's gonna be like select something, right? Select the name of the column, column 1, column 2, from a table name, right? And there's gonna be a where condition, so the rest is gonna be optional. This is the basic. If you just write that command, it's gonna be executed fine. So but like there are optional uh, things with it. So you can say where a condition. You can also say I want to order it, order by some column name. Then you can also tell it, do you want to do the order or sorting by ascending order or descending order by these keywords, ASC or DESC. Then you can also have limits. Maybe the any number of records, right? Okay, so if we get into this one, so the select is basically it retrieves the data from one or more tables. And like, imagine you are asking a librarian to fetch specific books based on some criteria. So you would say that I want to select this and this. Then there are columns, like specify the columns you want to retrieve. And if you wanna get everything or retrieve everything, you gonna be replacing it with an ampersand or a star, also known as a star. Then we have a where condition, right? This would filter the data based on a specific criteria. And then we have order by, it basically does the sorting, and it could be ascending or descending. then we have a limit, right, that would specify like the basically the maximum number of records to return. Okay, we are gonna have another one. This time we're gonna cover update. The way you would use it would be something like actually before update, let's do, because we want to do the uh, let's do the insert first. So when you are inserting something, you would do something like insert into the table name, then you would call out the name of the columns, column 1, column 2, so on, and then you would say values, and then you're gonna say value 1, value 2, so on, right? So again, you have insert, that's a keyword. Then we have table name, that's gonna basically specify the name of the table where the new records are gonna go in. The column 1, column 2, they specify the columns you are inserting the data, and then the value 1 and value 2 would be like the values you want to insert in each column, right? We're gonna have another one here. Oops. That's gonna be update. uh, the syntax is somewhere gonna be like this: update table name, and then you're gonna tell him what exactly you wanna set. So you would say set the column name, you will specify the column name, you would give it a value, a new value, and then you can possibly have some conditions where condition is equal to this one. Again, uh, first of all, be cautious when using this kind of command, because it is updating a record. So the table name is the table containing the records you want to modify. Then the column name is gonna be it's gonna specify the column you want to update. The new value is gonna be the value you want to assign it to that column, right? And depending on the condition, it's gonna update that. The last operation in CRUD is delete. Again, use that with caution, as it's gonna delete the records. The syntax is somewhat gonna be like this: that you are delete from table name. Again, conditionally you can have where and some condition. The table name is where you want to delete some records. Where condition is gonna filter the records to delete based on any specific criteria. Okay, yeah, so now we are gonna get into some examples of like these CRUD operations. How would you use those? uh, Again, we will try to keep our examples as like more like the example we talked about, the library example. And let's say we're gonna start with some insertions. So you have a table called author, right? And author has a name in it, right? So you would insert into authors, and the column you want to update is going to be the name, the values are gonna be equal to, like, maybe there is Dr. Seuss. Okay. uh, okay, so like, may sometimes the table column the table name, sorry, the table has a lot of columns. So if you do want to update all of them, insert into, take an example of books. So the books is gonna have a title, it's gonna have the author ID, it's gonna have some publication year, right? So you would say all of those, and then you will say values, and whatever the values is, maybe and then there were none. Maybe the ID for that the author is gonna be 5, and the year of publication is 1939, right? So you can do insertions like these. But then when you want to retrieve the data, you would say select everything from books. Similarly, you can say select all the authors. So select everything from authors, things like that. You can also have some conditions. So if you know that there is an you know the ID of the book, you can say select everything from books where ID equals to a specific ID. Similarly, you can do like, you want every information about a particular author, uh, or you can also say that, okay, I want all the books from a particular author. So you would say select everything from books where the author ID, I know the author ID is some number, right? You can also have more conditions by saying that select all the books from books where the publication year is greater than 2000, as you are looking for some recent books, and then you can order by the title of the book and maybe in the ascending order, right? Now if you want to update the stuff, you would say, like, maybe update the books, and I want to set the title to a new book, like Pride and Prejudice, right? Maybe a revised version where the ID equals to 2. You can also do some updates, like update the books and set the publication year to maybe whatever the publication year it has, plus 10, right? Where the author ID is equal to 1. The last thing I wanted to show is the deletion, right? So create would be, this is the create category, where you are doing the, again, remember the categories here, CRUD, create, which basically translates to the insert, then read, which basically translates to select, then update, which is the same as update, and then the delete. So in terms of the deletion, again, you can delete from books where if you know the ID of that record, maybe you wanna delete all the books for a particular publication year. You can say delete from books where the publication year is less than 1900. So yeah, a few more things I wanted to cover were the one thing is that uh, just remember that in terms of the filtering and sorting, filtering is done like with the where clause. So filtering and sorting. So when you want to do the filtering, you're gonna be saying something like where clause. You would be specifying where this is equal to, where it is not equal to, which I said could be this like that, or not equal to. You can have comparison operators like less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. Those are gonna be that. You can also do filtering by uh, with the keyword like. So you would use it like where the title like, and then you would have a wildcard here saying that maybe there is a word pride and it's just a wild card. Look for everything where the pride is in the title. Well, you can also do like you can combine these where clauses. So you can say where the author ID equals to 1 and uh, publication year is maybe greater than 1900. You can also change it with or. So if either of these conditions is true, it's gonna filter those. Then there is the next thing is the sorting, right? So the sorting is done by using the keywords order by. So you can again order by author ID, and then you can tell them that we want it to be ascending, right? And you can order them by multiple ones. The second, if you have you want to order it by this and this, another thing, so you would say publication underscore year descending. So the first choice to order is by the author ID in the ascending order. If two records or two or more records has similar author ID, then try to order it by publication year in a descending order. So yeah, these were the things I wanted to cover in this video. Thanks for watching.